Do you think that in China, there was a point where the government went from non-totalitarian to extremely totalitarian, or do you think it was always that way?
In history.
Yeah, in history, like even before Mao.
Um, okay, so before the end of Qing Dynasty in 1911, China has a history of like a 2,000 year um, in em, empire
Imperial.
yeah, like it was called by some scholars as Oriental despotism.
Hmm.
Despotism, yeah. So the absolute power of empire. Um, it, and then in 2000, in 1911, China actually established the first republican system in Asia. It was a Republic of China, but unfortunately, it was overthrown by the Chinese Communist Party in 1949. Um, so, um, so it was, even uh, before Qing Dynasty, the empire rule, it's not. Um, it has some similarity with totalitarian or totalitarian system, but it was not. It has not. Uh, we should say uh, before modernity, the absolute ruler um, or the had no capacity to achieve total control.
Hmm.
And so totalitarianism is kind of a modern phenomenon. They can achieve total control. They can eliminate the private sphere due to the modern technology. Yeah,
Interesting. Well, I mean, I think it's super cool how even with this modern technology and they're not allowing like YouTube, Google, like all those things, there's still a sort of intellectual dark web where people are still communicating and they're still sort of saying all the things that are going on in China. So it's definitely a select few, and it's definitely a small number of people. But in this dark web, there's um there's a lot of people that are really, telling the truth and being able to speak out about what's happening in China. Do you know anything about that?
yeah. By the way, the Communist Party uh, could establish a totalitarian system because of some modern technology. But I mean, that kind of technology includes like the road, the train, the modern statistics like that.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
yeah, but the new information is the new high technology like internet, big data, facial recognition, artificial intelligence. Uh, these things, um, it's kind of complicated. Many people believe that this new information technology um, could empower the people because technically it's more difficult for a dictator to control internet than controlling a newspaper and magazine.
Right.
So then people can utilize the social media, internet, um, that to get and spread the information, and it's easier for the civil society to organize a protest to mobilize people. So that's good. That's the positive aspects of the modern information technology. But on
Definitely.
the other hand, the Communist Party, a totalitarian or authoritarian um, government, of course, can utilize these technologies at the same time, and they use this technology to monitor people, to track people, to um, to um, put everyone in control. They have the big data, and they can use the facial recognition not only to control criminals, but also control like distance and everyone.
Do you know any examples of them doing that?
Yeah, that many like the social credit system that China has started a social credit system a few years ago, and they actually collected the information of every citizen's financial situation, uh, h- um, how you behave on a plane or train, and what you posted on Weibo and social media, and then they have different level of the social credit. If your social credit is very low, and then you are not allowed to buy train tickets and plane tickets.
Well,
So many
what builds up your social credit? What are like the factors?
that like I've said your whether or not you owe you didn't pay your bill, you post something on social media critical of the government, and you are involved in the crime or like a democratic movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Wow.
everything, even you like uh, you break the traffic rule, um, then that will lower your credit.
Wow.
um,
So so
so
so what, let's say you have a lower credit. What effect does that have on you? Are you just not allowed to travel as much, or does it affect you, economically, your ability to get loans? Is it things like that?
right, everything that the government can control.
Wow.
You
So they're
can
trying
get
to
loan from the bank. Yeah,
they want to make your life as crappy as possible. If
yeah, it's advanced version of 1984.
yeah,
That's really creepy. Yeah.
wow,
Um,
really crazy.
and also like facial recognition. The people, the government can identify you, and they can they know where you are and where you are traveling to, and then they yeah.
Sounds like Big Brother.
Right. It's a
Exactly what it sounds like. They're
digital
very
big